Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Ridi. In this recording, I would like to present to you my reading report of Discourse and Functional Grammar. We have few topics, and the first one is ideational metafunction. In every clause, the English language simultaneously construes some kind of experience, and this is the ideational metafunction. Additionally, this clause construes discourse analysis as an actor in the process of seeking what is sought and are patterns in linguistic data. The system of transitivity, for example, let me explain first. The transitivity is a property of verbs that relates to whether a verb can take an object and how many such objects a verb can take. And the system offers range of options for additional content, meaning that is comprehensive of the ways a language varies in presenting experience, such as doing, such as sensing, saying, or being. Additional a resource point to the topic is content or field. The next one is interpersonal metafunction. It enacts a role relationship with a listener or a reader. Interpersonally is stated assertively with no interdeterminacy and no negotiation or interaction with the reader. Or compare, for example, beginning with what are the goals of discourse analysis. Interpersonal resources next relationship and convey attitudes or tenor. The next one is textual metafunction. The metafunction relates our message to prior and following text, and context is textual metafunction. Textually, the clause takes discourse analysis as its point of departure, connecting this chapter with the topic of handbook as a whole, and makes seeking pattern in linguistic data the point of the clause and the new information that the sentence presents. The next one is theme and rhyme. They are concerned with organization within a clause and a text. Theme is the beginning point of the message, and rhyme explains more about the message from the theme of the clauses. The aim of this research was determine the type of theme and rhyme. The research used for this is the qualitative method. For example, have you cleaned your room yet? The theme of this sentence is did you, as the rhyme of it is clean your room yet. To say that did use theme means that we are looking at the clause from the textual perspective of how the speaker orders the various groups and and phrases in the clause. In particular, which constituent is chosen as the starting point for the message. The next one is actor. Actor or social actor, seen as the textual instatation model of the self and others, both individual and collectively. For example, as before, have you cleaned your room yet? To label the you here is the actor of it. To label you as an actor. For example, in the case that this elements of the clause has the function of expressing the possible doer or the action expressed in the process. In other words, we are looking at the clause from the experiential perspective of how entities and events in the world are referred to in crude terms, who did what to whom and in what circumstances. The next one is finite, and we can take an example from before. Have is the finite of the form. Have is the finite form of the sentence. A finite is either carries a marker or tense marker of tense, present, or past, meaning that the state of affair named by the verb is either co-present with or exists at the same time as the act of speaking or in the past of the act of speaking. Next one is process. Make it quick. Process is the form of what the actor does. As the example from before, I will clean your room, and clean is the process of the sentence. The next one is complement. As the I think this is the last one. The last one is complement. As the example before, have you cleaned your room yet? Your room is the complement of the sentence. In grammar, a complement is a word, phrase, or a clause that is necessary to complete this meaning of a given expression. And complements are often also arguments that are also argue that are expressed to complete the meaning of a predicate. I think that's it. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day.